If I said to you the two words electric highway, quite a lot of EV drivers out there, that'll definitely bring forward fear and doubt in their mind, I think. Too many bad experiences struggling to get a charge on the motorway network. Too many times where you're left limping to another option because the charger you were trying to use failed and there was nothing they could do to get it going again. And you might wonder why I'm standing next to some Tesla superchargers talking about electric highway. And you might think that that's because far too often you go to a service station, there'll be a nice shiny big bank of Tesla chargers and Tesla drivers happily charging away without a care in the world, whilst you're stuck like a second-class citizen using the faulty old charger in the corner, which probably doesn't work. But no, it's a little bit different today, because today I am at Rugby Services, the brand new site at junction 1 of the M6. And here we have not only 12 Tesla superchargers, but 12 brand new electric highway 350 kilowatt chargers in partnership with GRIDSERVE. Let's take a look, shall we? So here we are, we've arrived. This is the revolutionary new site just opened today at Rugby Services, where it's the first of many, hopefully, with electric highway in partnership with GRIDSERVE. And we've got 12 chargers here, as well as 12 Tesla chargers, which is certainly a welcome sight, I think, for anybody stuck driving an EV other than a Tesla. But let's try and get plugged in and charging, shall we, and see how we get on. So the screen here just says to connect the plug, so I'm guessing it might be on free vend. I don't know, but we'll do what it says. Success, plug connected. That was up and running and charging. A little bit of teething problems, so we've got some guys on site here from GRIDSERVE keeping an eye on everything, making sure that people are managing to get charged and get underway. I think there's a few sort of software updates being deployed on the fly and what have you to get this new site up and running properly, but we're certainly we're well underway. As you can see, we are now charging. We're pulling 32 kilowatts, 42%. I mean, it's fairly average for this car, a slightly higher state of charge. I think unless you're properly running out of charge, you're not going to see much better than that. It's on free vend today, which is nice, but as you can see from the information on the front of the unit here, it would be 30 pence per kilowatt hour, so in line with electric highways other operations. And we can definitely see the GRIDSERVE branding breaking through here as well. So we've got 12 chargers in total on site here. 6 of them have CCS only, and the other 6 have both Chademo and CCS, so your Leafs and stuff like that are still catered for here, which is nice. Notable absence of AC charging here. I don't know if there might be some elsewhere in the car park, but I'm going to guess not. But a bit of a tough one if you've got an older Zoe, but it does seem to be the way the industry's going, unfortunately. We'll check back on the progress shortly, but certainly it's looking very good so far. That has reached 81%, and as usual with this car the charge rate's tailing right off, so very, very defined charge curve on it, down to 18 kilowatts, so time to end the charge. I believe I just press this button here to stop charging. And there we have it, first successful charge of my MG ZS EV on these brand new 350 kilowatt chargers at Rugby services. And what a pain-free process that was, with some teething problems at the start, but I'm assured that was much more to do with the back office than a problem with the charger itself, so I don't think that's representative. I mean, it is the first day, I think we can cut them some slack, but very happy with that. A successful charge at the new electric highway installation at Rugby services, and I must say, what a breath of fresh air. I can't wait until this is more the norm. I've just actually been chatting to a couple of guys from Moto, and it turns out there are plans afoot to roll out more stations in this exact same format, so with this quantity, where you have 12 chargers for any EV and 12 Tesla at 6 of their sites in the very near future. So they've got some really ambitious plans here, as well as the GRIDSERVE plan to replace all the legacy electric highway chargers with more reliable equipment, which is also underway. I had a brief chat with the Director of Operations from GRIDSERVE, who's also on site here today, and they are still aiming for the end of summer to replace all of those chargers. It's a number in the hundreds, which is very, very ambitious, but it will, the impact that's going to make is going to be huge. You're going to have a massively increased ability to perform like really long journeys across the UK. So one of the next sites where they're going to install significant capacity, like here at Rugby, is in Exeter. And I'm sure you know, if you've ever looked at EV charging down in that part of the world, it becomes a charging desert very, very quickly. And so a new charging hub there will definitely make a big, big difference for those people that want to holiday in that part of the world and are worried about having an EV because they won't be able to charge. So I think it's all very positive news, and I can't wait to see what the next few months bring us, because it's definitely all looking up. But that's it for today at the brand new electric highway site in Rugby. As I say, all very good. Charging rate wasn't the best, but I think we're very quickly learning that that's more to do with the car. Certainly one of the chaps I was just chatting to was charging his Taycan earlier and was pulling out 150 odd kilowatts with ease, and that was out without being sort of nearly empty. That was a fairly charged battery as well. So I think the ZS EV and its charging limitations have a lot to answer for. So I'm not going to bang on about how the chargers are rubbish. I think it's very much is going to be dependent on the car and your arrival state of charge and battery temperature and stuff like that. But a great experience so far, and I just can't wait to see more of it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you've actually managed to come here and give it a go. I'll see you next time.